Hello and welcome. In this video, we will be evaluating 3 sources of information to evaluate them based on date, purpose, relevancy, and accuracy. By the end of this video, learners will understand date, purpose, relevancy, and accuracy in information sources. Let's take an in-depth look at these terms in this video through a few different article examples. The first example that we have here is an article published in May of 2020 about tobacco smoking being a potential risk factor for transmission in COVID-19. Let's say I was writing a paper on what we know about transmission of COVID-19. The date of this article, May 2020, has already started making this paper not helpful. The purpose of the article mainly seems to be a warning. The accuracy of the article is somewhat good. It is sharing information related to known aspects of smoking, but is not conducting a study in and of itself. While the main topic, transmission of COVID-19, is relevant to my research topic, the fact that it is an older publication and more of a warning than informational and purposeful makes it not a great fit for my paper. The next example we have here is an article examining the demographics of cancer trials. Let's pretend we were conducting research for a paper about the effectiveness of current medical trial practices. If we look at the date here, we can see the article was published in 2021, which is fairly recent. If we dig a little deeper though, we can see that the authors look at demographics over a time period of 2012 to 2016. That date is almost 10 years old now. While it might be a bit old, it typically takes quite a while for research to get published. There may be some newer information, but this particular article would probably still be okay to use in our paper. I would also say the purpose of the article is informational, which would work for our paper. It is very relevant to our paper topic needs, as making sure medical trials have a diverse population is part of the effectiveness of a trial. Lastly, we can see from the detailed description of the study methodology and our understanding of validity that this study is fairly accurate. So while the date might not be exactly what we want, the article is still probably a good choice for our paper topic. Our third and final example is the NASA twin study. Let's pretend we were writing a paper about how human bodies are altered by space travel. The purpose of the article here is to inform, which is good for our needs. It is relevant to the paper's topic as it studies the effect of space on one human body using a twin counterpart on Earth as a control subject. It is also as accurate as it can get. In the article, it identifies and discusses the limitations of its own study and where future studies need to conduct research to replicate the findings. Overall, this article would be good to use in our paper. These 3 examples and paper topics are just exploratory examples. While we found that the first article about smoking during the pandemic was not a good article for our research paper, a slightly different topic and use of the article could mean that it is in fact a decent source to use. Whenever we are looking at materials to use in our papers, we want to consider the whole context of how it is being used. Thank you for watching this video. If you have more questions, please reach out to us at the library.